Very handsome face.
There it is.
So that.
I'm gonna call the meeting to order real quick at 7, so we can get through this real quick. Motion to approve secretary's report. Everybody read the minutes. Motion by Ryan. Support by Baldwin. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? None. Motion carries. Motion to approve the agenda. Any add-ons? Do we want to discuss bikes during roundtable? The bike. Okay, sounds good. All right, perfect. Motion to approve the agenda.
I'll motion.
Motion by Joanne, second by Kathy. All in favor?
Aye.
None opposed. Motion carries.
We also
Treasurer.
have Jay on.
Okay.
Jay online.
Yeah.
All right. We had no tabled items or business. Relay. Anything going on? Stacey?
Nothing. If you can go on our link, please, and register, donate $10. If you'd like to sell luminaries, see me, 'cause I still got a bunch of luminaries. Pictures and names for the big screen need to be turned in by August 8th. And any money we collect in it's cash checks needs to be in also by August, or one of the money drop offs is August 8th. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say I did just post up our link to donate to our page before the meeting, so that's all I did for social media on that. Got that covered. Any other questions on relay?
So I just want to clarify that it's under 4 AM, moving my look forward.
Relay team.
Okay.
Yeah, we have our own team. Yep. Solar charging station, quick update. I did order the USBs for the 2 broken USBs. Those are ordered at my house. We just got to do an install date. So that's all going on there. Marketing, we did order more shirts and we did
Which shirts did you order?
the red ones. Yep. So I got a big order there for a bunch of new members and stuff.
Bigger size.
Yeah, stuff.
Are we not doing polos anymore? Or we still have a lot of polos.
I still need to order more polos. So as far as
Give
my,
members that you follow.
yeah.
But not, I don't
Yeah.
think there's enough.
What are people asking for?
So how many is in order total 10?
Uh,
It's okay if you don't
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
I think for the polos,
Might be less for polos.
Yeah.
okay.
So
Let
speakers.
me know about that, and then if you need 1 or 2, I'll order in.
Yeah.
And get it so we can get people for polo, to
I
have
want to say
polo.
there's only 2 people that need to.
Yeah.
3.
That's where you guys are at, yeah. But yeah,
Michael.
Mike, so yeah.
But he's.
You might.
So
He's taking.
yeah, and yeah, we did more shirts to sell for Third Thursdays and stuff too as well. So we do have our table out. So we're trying to make some money and promote our brand. So that's about it for marketing. I did spend some money, got it authorized to the board. We did spend a little bit more, about $300 or so, just on the bigger sizes, because Pat's a larger 5X, so it was a bit more per shirt. But also had some 4X and some 2X and
Nothing wrong, Pat.
No.
You're a dainty,
Yeah.
beautiful man.
Yeah.
Don't you worry about that.
Yeah, no, SLI just had right. Now
You guys stick together.
Yeah.
He's very helpful to block party.
Yes, yeah, so.
Oh, yeah.
he's been-
Well, that,
401, yeah.
you have a good life.
Yep.
Yep,
Yeah.
whiskey cigar, Dave and Julian, you guys have been meeting with everybody.
I can kind of talk a little bit about it. Dave can kind of tweak it. We've met with Ryan, with Tony, and now with the chief. There's a lot of logistics that have to go into the planning of this, much more than we probably. And because we're talking about 2 totally different things, so fundraising. What are you smiling about over there, Josh? Anyway. But because we're talking about a fundraiser and also like that club type situation where it might weekly or bi-weekly or however. So we were talking about 2 totally different things, but we're covering both things at all the meetings because That's the only way to
Yeah.
really do it.
No.
But we're plugging away. There's some logistic, like health department stuff and who can where and when and how and what's the best ideas. And so we don't really want to be presenting to you guys until we can answer our own questions. And we have too many right now to ask for a specific amount of money or days or volunteers, or we really just aren't even anywhere near that yet. You have anything to add, Councilman Baldwin?
Yeah, we're still a bit behind on this. Every time we meet with someone, we have to meet with 3 more people, so we're going through all that process. We still need to work the relationship with the cigar company down in Dundee or maybe somebody else. So, but we've got a lot of options. We got things that are possible. So I think it's probably going to be a fall thing.
Okay.
It's definitely not going to be a August thing.
It's not to say that we can't have stogies at Uncle Sal's or at Councilman Baldwin's.
That's right.
So there is that.
We need to test it out.
Several times, please. That is it. That's what we have.
Ramon, I know Stacy, you guys have been to our multi,
Oh, the once a month thing?
yeah.
Yeah, the first one was June and it was yoga. It was supposed to be in the park, but because of the weather, we were at the senior center. Moving my board did donate a case of water. I did not get used that day, but it got used in July at the bingo in the center. So we're going to supply another case in August for the game day. It's all sorts of games and it is, I think it's at Wilson Park, but they moved it to the senior center permanently then.
It was moved to August 21st for the games.
Right.
Yeah.
So they did move it. So
Yeah.
the date's been changed. 21st, was it at the center or is it at the park?
I feel like it's at the center.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know they were changing some dates
Yeah.
up back and forth,
Yeah.
so, but they had a pretty good turnout for both events, and they're hoping to, have it be even bigger in August.
Is that free or they gotta pay for
It's
that?
free.
That's right. Good to everybody.
It's to, kind of collaborate youth and seniors together, to work together, play games, socialize. So at the tables, they tried to have, a senior or 2 at each table with a couple kids or youth, so you're kind of mingling. That's basically what that is.
Thank you. Yeah.
Mhm.
Trailer committee. Right.
The onion came in early, so we're gonna work on that. Denise did get these skirting all hemmed up for us. So that should be. We'll see how the weather is on Friday. But that's come along good. Solar panel came in today for it. So we got a lot of work cut out on the trailer again. So, but once that's done, I think we're good to go.
Yeah. Azalea, I did do a sponsorship for them. I'm still gonna wait to hear back in the fall. And I'm gonna apply to Wells Fargo sometime this weekend, so. And go from there.
I know one other thing me and Zach and Josh were talking about was, we always have that stair or that step stool. We've talked about maybe getting a camper one that mounts underneath and folds right under. So we've looked into that too, so.
So much easier than
Yeah.
using a
Yeah.
step stool.
Yeah, because I've seen that step stool slide.
Well, I
everything
was to
else,
say, it's a liability.
It's a lot safer than you think,
So,
especially with a bigger equipment going in and out and people that aren't part of them allowed forward, going in and out all the time. It's not safer.
that's it.
The parties.
Me again.
Yep.
So our last block party was this past Saturday. It's hot as usual. And it's a huge success.
100 to 130 probably.
We again, only had 3 hot dogs left or something.
Oh,
Great.
So we're
Good amount.
we're hitting the exact amount. Games, everything's set up. It was nice. They did write quite a few reviews on our page.
One thing they did towards the end was karaoke.
Oh, yes.
We thought was really cool and fun. So at Dexter Plaza, where me and Zach have something set up for karaoke with a tablet and stuff, so.
Yeah, I know we've talked about it before, but karaoke was a huge hit
Good.
at the end this
Especially
last
with
time.
kids.
Yeah.
At the end, the kids really got.
Yeah.
into it.
It's nice because I don't really have an opportunity to do it any other place.
Mhm,
Woman had it when he did block parties, he would have karaoke, but
mhm,
it was kind of that was like his deal.
mhm.
I love the idea of it for the kids especially.
You know, you can pull down YouTube videos with
Just
just.
what it is.
Okay.
That's what they use. We'll do it on a tablet, so. That's what we'll have to see if we can use Daniel graphics. So we have internet somehow.
The next one is August
Well,
12th, thank you. I done it. Number my head. It's at Dexter Plaza, and that'll be a big one. The following is September 23rd, and that's at Lafayette Street, almost to the corner of Marvin.
When do you want to
That's
meet
it.
for that Dexter one?
Oh, we did get, I am gonna keep a copy and I am gonna turn it in to Chief Tillery, even though it's not required for this one because Dexter Plaza is private property. We still got every business in that strip, I'll say, in that strip mall.
Yeah.
My mouth isn't running as fast as my brain. That strip mall, we did get everybody to sign date and initial that they do know when it is. They are, I mean, they all were participating anyways. So, but just to keep all our ducks in a row, to make sure we got all the signatures, just like we do for the house block parties. I think that's it.
Do they have any, I'm sorry to interrupt,
Hmm?
do they have any type of advertising that we can put in their windows for that?
Yeah, we'll do a flyer. We'll get a flyer out here soon.
Are you gonna, sorry to volunteer you,
Mhm.
can you do that?
I'm gonna have Jody do.
Please, okay. Somebody's- somebody's already covered.
Yeah. Jody's been really good about making flyers and printing them off and this and that. So, I will get her and I probably should do that soon and get all that out and, yeah.
If I were you personally, I would, well, or have Jody do it, doesn't matter. But have somebody talk to the girls from inside the shop because they talk to all the
I
women.
know, that's Brenda. So Brenda is actually, I kind of put her as the host of Dexter Plaza.
Right on.
She's the one that's been taking care of
She'd
that.
be perfect. No,
So I'll have her-
those girls will, let me tell you, hot like
Yeah.
wildfire.
We want
Yeah.
to set up a meeting, order that, maybe as part of the board. We want to try to set up a meeting to talk about everything we can do about that.
Sure.
What are we buying for that? Are we doing hot dogs and hamburgers?
I
and
think
who's
so.
cooking them and?
But we're gonna do 2 times as much.
I don't know. I thought Ryan could bring his grill or flat top and let's ball the fence too.
It's not Jody, it's Ryan.
Yeah,
We let Stacy do it, but they burn, so.
Yeah. It's not a battery and smoke detector in the house or anything.
you too.
It's a bandwagon over there.
Oh, we got these, we did, moving on forward, did have the little table coolers. So we can put ice in and put cold things in.
Oh, like the
Um,
blow up?
Yeah.
What is
yes.
that Franklin's had?
So yeah, she had, it was moldy.
So.
It came out of our trailer, so we threw it away.
Yeah.
And then they asked about it at the last block party. So we decided, yeah, we should probably order, I think, is it a 3-pack?
Third pack,
Yeah, so
Where did you get them?
Amazon.
Prime,
How much are they?
$20.
So it's easy. We can do that. all the time.
It's we got Black
Yeah.
Party budget.
Yeah, there's
We're-
block
we're-
party money.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Great plan.
so,
They just
yeah,
need to make sure they get rinsed out and.
Yeah.
yeah,
Great plan.
definitely.
Good.
Definitely.
Of course, Ryan will take care of that.
I did send you home the fan covers a lot.
Hey, Ryan, my alarm's getting you. You come over and help out with that.
I feel like I just need to do a roast battle.
I did ask my kid to come over. I did ask Ryan at one point to come help us put together a bed frame yesterday.
I had no
It
instructions.
took them an hour and a half to do a 10-minute job.
Really, just
It came with no instructions.
no instructions.
So we just stared at it for a little bit, watched it, looked at the picture.
Like taking the dog for a walk in a circle.
both said the same.
Anything else on book starts?
No,
All right,
I am sore, but thank you.
Oh, there,
Appreciate-
she had a
Yeah.
little trip.
yeah. Appreciate all you've done for block parties. We had a great.
Oh, backside's bruised.
We
That's
thought
why,
we-
that's why that crack you heard was me, my back hitting the board.
We thought you were
That's
concussed. I
scary.
picked you up like right away.
That's good.
Well, thank you. I was laughing my ass off laying there.
I know you were. That's what.
We have some videos
He's
of the one-
crazy.
Stacy volunteered for that unwanted.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll talk about it afterwards.
Yeah.
Yes.
Level up video game.
It's August 24th, you said?
26.
26.
I don't think I have anything different. I think I'm just gonna keep it basic for this one, and then maybe if it goes well, maybe we'll set one up at sometime mid-October. Cause I know we only usually do Halloween or November. I know we only do Halloween at the end of the month of October, so. And really nothing.
It's at the
So,
owl.
Yes, so maybe I'll talk to him soon about doing another one after this one, sorry. Talk to him probably right after that about doing another one. Yeah, other than that, I don't think there's anything else.
Yep, just need to get the graphics and events
Yes.
up. Yep. Just sorry.
It's fine, we'll be good. Yeah, about to.
Alright, and then finally, mini con on old business. I know we were trying to figure out sponsorships for Moving Mountain Forward. I was talking over with Zach, maybe we just sponsor $100 for a sponsorship just for the first year and keep it and try to help them out what we can.
That'd be fun.
And then if we have some volunteers, whoever can volunteer on the 9th, that'll be more than appreciated. If you,
Back and forth with Stacy
Yeah.
today on the subcommittee, I was out of town, but it's, so the kitchen idea was just for moving Milan forward to sell product to make money, if you guys are interested in. So I, like even, like the stuff that you guys do on Thursdays, if there's some stock there, I reworked the sign up genius just to cover like 3-hour shift, like 11 to 2, 2 to 5, 5 to 8. And then if you're, so I don't know if you guys want to do that. Otherwise, the thought was that we would let a nonprofit use that.
Mhm.
And then I think ARC's gonna use the community house and do snacks out of there. But if Moving Mountain Forward does not want to use the kitchen, like we were gonna offer it to the Sunshine Club or somebody else. in Milan.
I'd say go ahead and offer it up to somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This isn't right now, yeah. I say, I feel like this sponsorship we can always be in kind and do it right. So just promote ManyCon and make it worth your while too, and on our end too, so.
Plus, we have she's got that sign up genius, so
Yeah,
people
yeah,
can sign up, they have the availability.
Yeah. I will be out of town unfortunately that weekend.
Ryan can do it.
Yeah.
I forgot to tell you that I'm taking over tomorrow. Sorry, Jay.
This isn't until the fall. Not the summer, the fall.
Fix it, figure out.
If I can get approval for $100 sponsorship. Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? None, motion carries. $100 to ManyCon.
Mhm.
So,
Laura Harvey's doing it in QuickBooks, so sending out invoices.
looking ahead, Black Party on August 12th, our Milan games on August 14th. Relay for Life on the 19th and 20th, start at 9 a.m. on the 19th, and your favorite councilman will be in a dunk booth at noon exactly.
I will shoot to see you go in, buddy.
I 100% believe that.
I hear for $20, you don't even have to throw a ball, you just go up.
What I'm talking about.
Yeah, level up video game night, August 26th. Block Party, finally, we got a date, September 23rd. Halloween party, mark your calendars, October 28th, our biggest fall fundraiser of the year. And then I can bust into roundtable. Jay, since you're on Zoom, I'll lead you off.
had to come off mute. I muted my mic, so my dog's being rowdy, so. Okay. As you can, those of you that are friends with me on Facebook, you can see that the activity is brisk. And I just posted about an hour ago. We have opened up, Thursday night will be trivia night. We're gonna do an organized trivia. I do trivia out here in Arizona. And so I'm bringing that with me to do Thursday night. Friday night is gonna be a Name That Tune. And for those of you that don't know, my brother Scott, he and I, let's just say we raised a lot of cane in town through the mid to late 80s. And so Scott and I will be doing Name That Tune. And of course, Saturday is the Gong Show. We already have one judge for the Gong Show who is nameless at this point. Because I don't want to let that cat out of the bag. An announcement. I've been gone from Milan for about 8 years, and we are moving back.
Hey.
We are coming back. The timing is a little convoluted. It's either going to be April 1 or July 1, but we are coming back, and I look forward to being as involved in the community as the community will allow. I had a really good conversation with Miss Stacy last week, and we talked about the possibility, and I'm going to explain why. I have the possibility of having Moving Milan Forward help out the Milan Fall Festival as a volunteer front. Here's the why. As you're sitting in the Legion, so you kind of know that there's been a change of leadership at the Legion. And with that, I completely lost all of my volunteers. It's kind of childish that we have to go all paddock and stand on the playground and point fingers just because we're not part of something, and that just doesn't set very well with me. So, I mean, if you're committed to something, then you do it. If you guys, when I go off camera, you can talk about me, and if you guys elect to be volunteers for the Fall Festival, in exchange, when I am back, you guys just tell me when, we'll coordinate it, and I will bring all of my sound and lights and everything I got, and I will be more than glad to do something for you pro bono. That's what we can trade services. The financial side is kind of really up in the air. We are going to join the chamber there in town with the LLC. It is my hope after the event that we do become a nonprofit. I mean, I had the money to get a lawyer and make a nonprofit in Michigan, but why take money out of my pocket when I can let the festival pay for it itself? So I did an LLC that was like what, $300, and so after this year I will look for nonprofit status. So really that's all I got. I appreciate everything you guys are doing, and again, as I get back, I look forward to helping out and maybe sit in and help y'all out. That'd be a good time. So any questions for me, please?
I have a question.
Hi, Jay. I just want to find out, we're more than happy to have you back into Milan. It'd be nice. So an early welcome back to you for that. I want to find out how, I don't know what you're talking about. So I was absent at the last meeting. I apologize, but I'll figure out what you're talking about at some point. For now, how many volunteers do you need? What days do you think you need them? And like what times and what dates and how do we go about signing up for that?
Okay, yes, yes, and yes. There's the answers to all your questions. Do we need, I need as many I lost 52 bodies.
Woo!
Yeah. Let me ask a question. Who is Dan? I don't know Dan.
I don't know who he's talking.
There
Dan,
isn't, there isn't a Dan with your organization?
Dan.
No.
Okay.
No,
Jennifer McGovern, who is part of the Fall Fest, she sent me an email where she was going to talk with Dan. Now I gotta figure out who the hell the Dan is.
Will be Dan Angel.
No, it was probably me. She reached out to me and talked to me.
Oh,
Danny, we got a Danny Thumb.
Right church, wrong pew. So that's okay.
Yeah. She was probably talking about me.
Okay, so, and that's, I'll fix that. I'll fix that, Dave. So, how many volunteers? As many as want to sign up. What we, one of Jennifer's friends, her name is Annie Cruz. She lives in Milan now. She is going to become the volunteer coordinator. So what I'm looking for is if anyone is interested in volunteering, reach out to me, please. Just send me an email, j@jaysjams.com. It's everywhere. If you can't find it, it's everywhere. Just email me, j@jaysjams.com. I'm interested in helping out and I will point you in the right direction. Again, I lost 52 bodies and Jen's church, Oakwood Church over in Ypsilanti, they were going to give us 50. So let's just call it 100 bodies to put this on. It really looks like Thursday night will be 400 to 500 people where you guys are sitting right now. And Friday night is going to be ridiculous. I'm afraid we're going to get shut down. Let me get that out right now. And Saturday night, same way. It's going to be packed. And we just need people to keep the peace, you know, just help out and just be a face, really. Admission will be a big one. Because we will be taking credit cards at the door. It is a higher price at the door versus if you sign up online, we are offering a pretty significant discount to sign up online. And with wristbands and swag bags and t-shirts, that kind of thing. Did that answer your question or did I convolute?
yeah, I think so. I'm just taken back by the fact that you've lost so many, but that's neither here nor there. I've seen that you're advertising all of your events. I'm doing the best I can to help you promote that by sharing those things. And I think that you're promoting them in the exact places that I would promote them. So I think that you're doing well there. I don't know. I mean, moving Milan forward can do what we can as far as helping with volunteers to see when you need them for the slots and everything. A lot of that, I'll be very honest with you, Jay, I can only speak for myself, but a lot of that, like my schedule is super tight. I don't mind doing it. I can't commit to like, I can't do poker because if I get called away to go work, I have to go work. I can't. But that type of your type of a situation, I could get somebody else to cover me in the event that I have to go to the hotel. So it's easier for me to do your event than it is anybody else's, but I still wouldn't be able to do it Thursday afternoon or Saturday after. I'd have to be able to do it after. So the time of day matters.
So we're opening the doors Thursday, Friday at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
And Saturday opens at 4. We're calling it quits at midnight, but Friday and Saturday, because we have the city council approval. If I go a little bit longer, so be it. Now, I'm not trying to sidestep your question, but let's look at it from the inside out. If I had, well, I do have like a volunteer sign-up sheet. And right now it looks like a big checkerboard is all it looks like with no names on it. It looks overwhelming because right now it is overwhelming because there's nothing on it. That's why it's easier on those that choose to help, to just tell me when you want to come. Do you want to come for an hour? Do you want to come for, what you tell me, and I'll see to it that it gets done. And in other words, you have your pick of the litter rather than getting backed in to something. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that works for me.
And because, the conversation with Stacy last week went unbelievably well. And, I talked to Dave on and off when he allows me to bug him. And no, I could be a pain in the ass. I mean, let me just call it like it is.
No, it's okay. No problem.
But that's why I want to extend myself to you guys. So. And
I think, just kind of speaking for everybody here, I don't think as an organization, we can promise people to volunteer for an event. We can offer up volunteer opportunities to everybody, and obviously we make it attractive as possible. And I think individuals can sign up for them. I think that's probably where we need to set this
and
up.
that's
So
perfect,
whatever
Dave.
kind of information you have, send it over to us.
No, and we'll see, but so offer up the opportunity. I agree with that. And just say, if you're interested, contact Jay, and then let it go. And if they reach out, great.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and Jay, if you just want to send me the volunteer invite, I'll put it to our moving mountain board members on our members page.
Or have Annie connect with us too.
Yeah.
Like that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have Jen go ahead because her and those guys are handling the volunteers. I'm overwhelmed with sponsors and entertainment and doing all the social media myself.
Yeah, we play well with others, so just send them our direction. We'll figure it out.
I got it. I will certainly do that. And again, I appreciate everyone's help. Any help is appreciated. And if you need anything or have questions, I'm not hard to find. Okay?
Hey Jay, it's Ryan. I'll help out probably all 3 days. I'll email and let you know. I'm sure Zach will help out too, so.
I know Friday is also Town Square.
I know Friday is our last Town Square, so we might, if we come help, we might have to leave for an hour, half hour to go put the stage away or something, but we'll help you out.
Okay. That's that, yeah, again, I'm very appreciative. Thank you.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Thank you, Jay.
I'm gonna hop and I'll be in touch, okay?
Sounds good. Look forward to
Yeah,
it.
man.
Stacy, anything for around table? Amy Pretty, is that going on? Spots left.
July,
Can I paint myself pretty?
July is a bad month for all businesses, from what I hear. Because of shutdowns, vacations. So I was sad to hear that, but I was more happy to hear that also. Because it's not just,
To get a breather.
it's, yeah, exactly. So, but other than that, we actually have, we've got our stuff in, now that you asked, thank you.
Yeah.
We got our stuff at Banya's Lumberyard and maybe, because that's where we buy our wood from.
Okay.
We're gonna have our stuff at Hunter and Ellie here in town.
Nice.
And then we are gonna start doing, starting the end of August, once a month parties at Uncle Lyle's in Dundee. And then we've got a couple private birthdays and a realtor event in Monroe County. So yes, that's.
This Saturday is a river cleanup. So if anybody wants to break their back, hurt themselves, maybe cut off a limb, join us. We're starting at Nature Park and heading upriver towards Saline. So this 10 o'clock, yes. You can leave at any time, but usually around 2. But you don't have to do it, you do enough, clearly.
Bring a chainsaw if you got one.
If you got one, bring it. Yep. I'll be there a little early, and brings me to my next point. Nature Park is coming along nicely. So you'll get a chance to come down and check out that little area over there and see what the progress is happening. So far, there's a driveway to go back there and a little bit of stone by the river. So it's really interesting. The other thing I want to say is maybe I was a little rough on the rest of council during the whole Toland Square thing. And I just want everybody to know that, it sucks in the scenario that we're in right now. However, like the war's over, like we're working through where we're at. I'm not going to hold any more grudges against the city council. With the election coming up, I just want it to be clear that, everybody, this organization is not a political organization, even though we have plenty of people on council. So it should be very clear that no matter who you vote for, no matter who you support, it should be okay. Nobody's here to judge. Nobody's here to do anything, to say anything wrong about you. This is a community built on people, and everybody has value. So no matter who you vote for, as long as you get out and vote, like you're awesome. So just want to make sure it's clear that,
About that $20.
Yeah.
He was the only one that got that.
I didn't get it. We'll talk later. Anyway, just want to make sure that's clear.
Thank you for that.
Thank you for everybody for getting out there and doing the things.
Nothing.
Happy.
Just to echo that, yes, come, just get out and vote, that August 2nd, got to run the gauntlet, should be a lot of fun, I hope you guys all come. My husband's telling people I'm trying to kill off the competition. I do heavy spectrum of hot sauces. But the competition itself is all in fun, and that will not hinge on anybody's, just by participating, everybody's a winner. And so I hope you guys come out and support. We certainly have lots of movie.
What time does that start?
It is at 6 to 9. If anybody, we have to set up the room ourselves. I have gotten enlisted some volunteers just among friends. The nonprofit will have a few people, at least maybe 4 people there, to set up the room. They couldn't do it for us, so we can't get in there till 5. Doors open at 6.
Where is it?
At the center. So I'm not exactly sure what they'll do, but they may sell some stuff out of the kitchen, just drinks and things. But otherwise it should be fun. The room will be set up in the middle like a golf gallery, and the challenges. My husband was building me some stuff so we can. So it'll be lots of good fun. Anyway, that's all.
I really don't, I just want to acknowledge how sharp my best friend looks tonight. You have a new favorite shirt of his now, and that's it. You're welcome. Yeah.
You get going. Sorry to get that on camera, everybody.
Yeah, you got your vote, didn't he?
There we go. So, I'm looking for people who might be interested in helping out with the Milan Rides for Kids, the second annual Milan Rides for Kids on September 2nd, Saturday, September 2nd. I'm looking for people who are interested in helping out, especially that day. Last year, I literally put out all the signs, picked up everything that needed to be picked up. I mean, it was like insanity before we started. And last year we ran 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. and that was way too long. So this year it's just 9 to 5. But the biggest thing I'm going to need is going to be people to man everything during the day. But the biggest thing is before it starts in the morning, like
7:30, 8 o'clock. Yeah, somebody's got to run around and put little arrows everywhere to make sure that everybody knows where they're supposed to be going. And last year that was me, but I'm really hoping to find somebody else that will do that this year so that, you know, I can work on other things, because I also set up the silent auction and, you know, it was just, yeah, I don't want to do it that way this year. So yeah, so we're looking for volunteers. We're looking for leads, and I know I'm gonna pick Joanne's brain on like, we need somebody to print like flyers, and I really want to do, I wanted to do it last year, and I got one person who was willing to, one of the businesses that was willing to do it, but we started late last year getting this planned. It was like 4 weeks before when we decided we were doing it. So I want to do wristbands for all of the participants. It's $5 a person to participate, to ride, as a suggested donation, $10 for a family. We don't want it to be, you know, and all of that goes directly to the Children's Cancer Fund. None of that comes to us. And they can, last year we had most of them sign up online and just make the donation online, because that's the easiest. I do not want checks. I just do not want to deal with personal checks. So it's much easier, and we won't be doing any kind of credit card moves and that, you know, at the event. That'll be too hard. So I want to do wristbands for all the participants, and I want the businesses in town to get on board with giving discounts for the day to participants wearing the wristbands. And I would like to find somebody who's got some connections to help me make that happen, because I don't have real good connections with the businesses downtown, and I figure moving Milan forward, there might be somebody who could help me with that part. Yeah.
She's not here, so.
Right, she's the last thing, it's not this one. So yeah, I would like, but I would really like to see, I mean, this year, probably not gonna get huge, I would like to grow this event. Last year, I wanted to call it the first annual, and I was shot down because you can't do a first annual. So now we have a second annual, and I'm allowed to do that. But I would like to grow it every year, and then, you know, have people coming to Milan for the event specifically. And if we bring people into Milan who wouldn't be coming to Milan for any other reason, I want them to see what we have. The whole point is to bring people out from town, but also bring people into town and show them, you know, I mean, even if it's, you know, go to Roy's, buy a sandwich, get a free drink, I don't care, whatever it is, you know, that we could give people a list of these merchants are participating. These are the offers we can give you, you know, and get people in, you know, with, depending on what the businesses want to do, if it's a loss leader or not, but get people into the businesses, get people to see. Parking is sucky down here. It's hard to bring people into Milan because the parking situation is just, you have to walk. You know, wherever you go to park, you have to walk. And so I know that it's harder to get people into town. So that was kind of my thought for that, was to do, we also, we're going to be doing a silent auction again. We would like to have businesses in town donate things for that. And last year, once again, I went around and I talked to everybody about both of those. It was getting close to the date by then because we hadn't made the decision to do it ahead of time. But I didn't get real great response. Now, Tom Fitzgerald and Bree, Tom used to be a wrestling coach. They went around and strong-armed everybody, and they did get a whole lot more donations than I did. I was apparently a little bit too nice. It's not really what I want. I'm not always too nice. It's not a bad thing. Anyhow, and we're also, we still need to find a t-shirt connection. I have not gotten in touch with SOI. I figure I'll probably end up doing that.
So did they do t-shirts last time?
Yes, they donated 50 t-shirts last year. And then, so we didn't go past 2X because we decided that we probably wouldn't need to. And then I got a call about 3 days before that I had 3 volunteers for the wrestling team that were all going to need 3X shirts. So I ordered them from Kohl's and had another printer do them and spent a god-awful fortune. And then the 3 gentlemen went and worked the Celine Fair and didn't show up, and I still yeah. So yeah, this year we'll go a little bit bigger with our sizes, I think, but yeah. So anyhow, we were also wondering if moving Milan forward would be interested in being a sponsor for the event. And I'm not sure, you know, there really isn't a lot that we need for the event. But we were thinking maybe something for a raffle. And, you know, that moving Milan forward can maybe fund something that would be raffle worthy. Like a gift card from a business in town or something, which, you know, so something like that. Or items for the silent auction from local merchants, something like that. You know, I mean, I'm gonna talk to them about donating things, but if there were funds involved, we might get something a little bit bigger that would increase.
Right.
And all of the money from the silent auction, all of it all goes directly to the Children's Cancer Fund for the Great Cycle Challenge.
What kind of money are you talking about?
That would be completely up to the committee. I mean, I would think that, you know, something for a raffle would need to be a decent value.
Motion for $1.
Sparks now.
Usually we'll kind of discuss it. in the next
Yeah,
meeting.
absolutely, yeah. Yeah, it's not something that I need an answer on right now.
Do you have any sponsorship levels like 100, 500? Do you have any of that worked out yet?
As of last year, we did 50 as a sponsorship.
Oh,
That was the minimum.
Okay.
If they were doing at least a $50 value, then that made them sponsor. Last year was very last minute though, so this year I would really like to have a lot more advertising for our sponsors are, stuff like that. Last year pretty much just went on Facebook who the sponsors were. This year, I would like to see it printed on the flyers. But that means I need to know who my sponsors are pretty soon because we got to get these flyers done. So, yeah. So, yep, that's my thought.
Do you currently have what we would refer to as a subcommittee or what you might refer as just a committee? Okay,
I have me and my husband.
okay, that's where we're at. And I know the
And,
three
you
of
know,
you.
yeah, it's the three of us and we all know that Dad might not be real helpful.
Well, and that's okay.
My father-in-law has Alzheimer's. He lives with us, so yeah.
So what happens is somebody always has to be at home. You can't get three of them at one
No,
place.
the entire 24/7 is a trade-off.
So,
Tag team.
Gone.
Huh?
You'll get home and he'll be gone.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, pretty much tap the hands on the way out, quick kiss and we're gone. Yeah, it's just, yeah, it's a tag team.
so I think I know because I helped them last year and it's like true to my heart, you know. So I will be helping them again this year. And so if anybody, I will appeal to the group and say, if anybody, not only are we going to discuss donating some sort of funds, but if anybody's interested in joining the committee for that, Ryan.
They ain't got enough to do yet.
Let it, and there we go. So, but understand that meeting times and things like that are going to be because of the situation at home. It's just, you know, we have to kind of accept, we may have to meet at their house.
As long as the committee doesn't get too big, I'm fine with it. As long as everybody who comes is understanding that you just don't, it's gonna come out of them.
Well, we'll do, I mean,
You know,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
the problem is you can't get them to come out.
No,
So then somebody's still gotta stay in the house.
I mean, I can say,
That's true.
I just know you guys don't know.
Yeah.
we'll work on that.
Anything?
Alex?
No.
No, I'm good.
Dave, anything?
I don't really have anything but responding to her. I think that if Jody's willing to work with me, we could probably look for both downtown places that will willing some sort of discount and a couple of things that we can raffle.
Okay, that would be awesome.
I
That's
just
silent
I
auction.
just mentioned Jody because she did the PTO or whatever button. She already dealt with a lot of them. You know who she can hit and who she can't hit. You know, so,
Yeah, somebody with an inside scoop would be great. 'Cause
Yeah. For the block party for the 12,
Yes.
what time is that?
Can be
We started setting up probably 12:30.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to see, I can stay there for whole time and see if I can try to take that from both sides, because I work
Yeah.
much every day at my job.
you're on the one party committee now. Yeah, you're in it now.
You're sucked in, buddy.
Yeah.
We need your muscle though.
Yeah,
And you're our national president.
that stuff down.
That's it.
What's the time?
2 to 6.
Two to six.
Huh?
Ryan, anything?
No, just put the block party was a hit and thank everybody for helping clean up. The last time me and Zach did it by ourselves and so it hot and we were late to the after party, so.
And Ryan got,
um,
and Ryan got the trailer back in afterwards. as well.
I think it's
Yeah, it took a couple
actually
times.
pretty good too, so. Anybody that wants to help out with the trailer, we have a lot of stuff to do. Me and Dave and Zach and Josh, pretty much all. be doing it, so.
We need to put stuff in the work.
Yeah, we do. We got to either tonight tomorrow, probably tomorrow night.
The highlight of the block party for me was, actually, the highlight of the week for me was I walked up to the block party. The lady who was organizing it, stopped me and said, "Hey, everybody, I want to introduce somebody to you." And she said, "This is Dave Snyder. He lives here in town and he was my 8th grade English teacher." And I didn't even know she lived here, but it was really.
Oh, how fun.
I was gonna say Stacy Bowen.
No, shut.
We don't talk about Fight Club. Great work for the block party team. You guys are glorious and we've done so well this year with block parties. We're killing it. We're doing good. Some midsummer's here. Let's just keep on working. I encourage everybody to go to the Run the Gauntlet on August 2nd, because Moving Mountain Forward will be back on the 9th. So motion to close the meeting at 7:52 before
Motion.
You
support
see the water.
for
So
I said.
closing at 7:52.
Yeah.
Who did it?
all in favor.
Aye.
Everybody before the